Hey friends, it's Megan Johnson, the Practical Scrapper. I am here because I'm going to show you quickly how I use the masking technique or the masking tool in Studio to create a layer of paper underneath these letters at the top, these letters that say Freedom Park. So in Studio, one of the great things is this, you can build upon your page in a template, or in just in one page. You can put in multiple pages. Like I could duplicate this easily. It works really well when you're trying to do multiples of one thing, or when you're trying to do double pages like this. So if that's something you didn't know about Studio, it is something they added in the last, the last like year, and I have found it very, very helpful. So what I'm going to do is in this Freedom Park, I want to add a paper layer behind it to fill in those gaps. So this works really well when you have a font like, this font is called Lulo. It is part of the professional package when you get the Studio app, but you can also get this font at, I can't remember where it is. I think it's like font.net or fonts.net or something like that. I have a link to it in my Facebook page. But any font that has a double layer will work. Let me show you here. I'm going to edit this, and you can see down at the bottom how I can change the fonts to be all different types, and they will if I double this, it can kind of provide a 2-layer thing. So I'm going to leave it at the solid or at the outline. And so there's a couple other fonts. I don't know what is in the free edition of Over, but they do have a couple other fonts that do the same thing. One called Frontage right here, one called Tokyo, and I think there's one more that does it. Anyway, you'll just have to look and see. But I'm using this one called Lulo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this layer quick. So I'm just going to press and hold and duplicate. Okay, so now we've got this outline right here is on top. We've got another outline on the bottom, and I'm going to go here, and you're going to see it turn all black. I'm going to change, this is changing the bottom layer to this solid layer right here. Do you see that? So I'm going to click on that. Now I want to turn this into a light blue. And part of our blog hop, let me see here. I'm going to press down here on image, open up. Okay, I'm going to go to more. This is how we get our, my iPad's moving kind of slow this morning. Here is our blog hop stuff. I put them all into one nice kit, one nice folder in my iCloud. I am going to go into Curio Pantry. She made some great solids for the blog hop. Oh, I put them in with all my solids because Curio Pantry made a great set of solids, and so did Weeds and Wild Flowers. So that's Jess at Curio Pantry and Gina at Weeds and Wildflowers. So I'm going to go here to my solids. I put them all in one spot. I made some for myself, but I want to use this light blue color because there isn't a lot of that in my page. So I'm going to press on that. It's going to import it. So what you're going to want to know with the masking tool in Over is that you want a lot of contrast. This isn't like the masking tool in like Affinity or Photoshop, okay, where you want a lot of contrast. You need the background to be white. You can't have the background be transparent. So you want a white background with a black outline, as black as you can. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to go down here. I'm just going to float it right above here, and I'm going to put it down here so it's the layer on top of, you can see the layer on top of the solid black letters. And then all I need to do is go here to mask. Oh, I'm sorry, not mask. I've been saying mask the whole time. Blend, I'm sorry, it's the blend tool, okay? So a lot of times in in scrapbooking designer jargon, it is called a mask when you do this, but actually in the Studio app, it's called the blend tool. So there's multiple different ways that it can absorb here. Let's see, why is it not working? Oh, you know what? I have the wrong thing pressed. Got to make sure I've got this pressed right here. Okay, let me make sure that that's turned off there. Yeah, it's normal. Okay, this is the one. I'm like, why isn't it working? What am I doing wrong? So here we go. We're going to press through. There we go. Do you see that? So now we've got kind of a blue paper outline on there, and I'm going to do the same thing on the next one. I'm just going to select it, and I can duplicate it here too. I'm going to go in here and choose, well, right now it's not. I'm going to put one layer underneath, and then the layer underneath needs to be the dark one. Okay, and then I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to copy this layer. Copy. Okay, and then back to this page, and I'm going to paste. Okay, and do you see when I copied it over here, it already copied the whatever I had saved over here. So it already is masked. The one thing I need to do, however, is change the size of it. So I'm going to go here and do the size, and we're going to make it bigger. Now, do you see what happens when I mask it over the whole thing? That's why you just need to make sure it's covering just the letters, because it will mask on anything that has a lot of contrast to it. But now look at, I don't see my outline, so I just want to make sure that it is beneath, right on top of the solid. So that, my friends, is how you create a paper filled in double layer font. If I wanted to, very easily, I can go in here and replace this. If I don't like the blue, let's see. Oh, if I don't like the blue, sorry, someone rang my doorbell. If I don't like the blue, so easy. Just replace. That's one thing I love about, it disappeared. Shoot, sorry guys. That's one thing I love about the Studio app, is that replace feature is so amazing. It's not really in any other app that I have seen. So anything you're working on, you can replace it and you will get the exact same technique. I could do a striped, let's say if I wanted to do a striped, let's see, who has a good stripe? I have a good stripe. I could do a stripe. If I wanted it to really show through, I can rotate it. And then I could make it a little smaller if I wanted those stripes to get smaller. Do you see that? So that's kind of cool. I mean, seriously, the sky is the limit when it comes to making really neat layered looking fonts. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. Just a quick little pop in to say thanks for a great start to International Scrapbooking Day weekend. Us in the independent designer community are loving the response to our blog hop. It has made us all so happy to be a part of this weekend as a collective group, and to show you guys our love and how much we appreciate you. So here is my cute page of my little girl and my son and my mom and my sister at Freedom Park yesterday. Well, I was scrapbooking. You know what is kind of bugging me? This is not, see, and did you see what I just did there too? That is another cool thing that you can do. You can offset, let's see, you can make it perfectly on, or I could offset my letters. That looks really cool too. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna offset this side too. Oh yeah. So I'm not gonna press on the paper. I'm gonna press on this. I'm gonna press on that solid layer of font. I'm gonna just, and then pop it over, just a couple nudges. If you find that you are seeing, oh, I'm sorry guys. If you find that you're seeing that on those nudges, you're seeing black, just grab this thing and move it down a little bit. Grab your paper. But that is it, my friends. Oh, I need to nudge it over. Well, yeah, just a little bit more. I love being able to see across the two pages. Come on. Nudge. Nudge. I'm pressing the... make sure you have the right layer highlighted. You guys, seriously. There. I still feel like this other side is off a little bit. Why is that bugging me so much? Okay, maybe it's just uncontrollable. Okay, let's do that one and then also do this one. Just a little bit up. Okay, okay. This is why it takes me so long to scrapbook. There, I think I got it. Perfection. Okay, guys, I hope you have great days and a great weekend, and happy scrapping as always. Bye-bye.